hello to my Pisceans. I'm thanking you for being out here, and you guys are really starting to show up for me, so I appreciate that. The likes and subscribes. My channel is starting to grow, and we're going to start out with the Seer's Light Tarot. But first, I'm going to grab you an angel card. Spirit angels and guides, archangels, your higher self and my higher self, to please our ancestors as well, to please be with us and find the messages we need to help the soul growth of our Pisceans to get to where they need to be, where they want to be, where you want them to be, where they feel good and at home in love and peace and joy. Help me to be a clear channel. Amen. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting kind of this vibe like you just need to breathe, okay? So just take a deep breath, okay? Especially anytime you're just stressed. Just take a deep breath, okay? Looks like your money's looking pretty good, okay? So you're working on that. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So don't follow your head and say, oh, I want to go do this because I'll make money here. You're not going to get up every day and want to go to work and like what you're doing, okay? Go do the things you like that are work towards, you know, doing things that are like your dream. Like what would my dream job be? Okay, go do that. You can. Who says you can't? See, spread your wings. You only put the limits on the limits on yourself is the ones that you put there, okay? Archangel Ariel, and they're both the same angel. I've never had that happen actually, so that's cool. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Okay, so this is about your personal journey here of you being more intuitive than you already were as a water sign. So heightened senses, six senses. Okay, bottom of the deck, victory. Whatever it is you're working on, or you had this question in your mind, is this going to work? Should I do this? This is like a yes. It's like in the Angels Answers deck, so there's a yes with an exclamation point. Okay, and I'll pull some cards just to confirm it for you. Okay, victory. All right, beloved one. Gifts from God. And you are a gift from God is the channel message I just got for you. Meaning, know your worth, know that you're amazing, you are of divine nature, you come from a divine creator, and you are God's child, right? So you have divine nature. And just that is enough to feel prosperity, to know that, knowing that and feeling that, okay? Nobody can counterfeit true peace. And when you have that peace, hang on to it, right? Okay, that's your real channeled message for you, is that the peace that you're starting to feel is your present. Not what all the material things that you have. It's the peace and the peace of around the people that you're around. And the channel message to stay away from anybody that gives you a negative vibe, okay? And you would know, right? Either way, your gifts are growing in, yeah, it says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive them. So while you may not quite have them yet, or they're being honed, whether you know it or not, and they're giving you gifts. So one gift they're going to give you for whatever you did, you closed out a cycle, okay, is the gift of discernment, okay? Like, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, you have a good intuition. It's not a, I don't know. It's a yes or a no because I know, you know, because I know. Not just because I want it to be, because I just know. I don't need evidence. I don't need for anybody to tell me anything. I know what's going on around here. I know what's going around me. I'm very aware, okay? So it seems like you have gone through a cycle that was actually not easy, because when you come out here victorious like this, it's because you went through the trenches. So however you went through that and got through that, that is a victory, and you need to celebrate that. life review is the last one, and it says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. This is the most important card. Okay, write this down or come back and listen to it. It says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. So if you feel triggered by something, get to the root cause of it, and and then you'll want to extract it, heal it, work on it, tell yourself the truth about it. Everybody was doing the best they could with what they had. You know, be happy for the spiritual lessons, you know, in every situation. Okay, let's see if we can get, this is for the month of June, just so you know. And yes, I already shuffled them, but we'll see here. Let us see what we got going on. Page of Wands. So yeah, it's a start, a new revival, new ideas, feeling, you know, freer and happier and, you know, more joy. Yeah, I'm feeling, this is what I was feeling. I was feeling just like this is how you feel. So I like that for you. Look at this. Dude, I want your life. 10 of Cups too. You're feeling good in love. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about your children. But there's still some things that you need to work out. But hey, who doesn't, okay? So while on an outward appearance, you know, you look like you're doing great. And you are most of the time. Inside, there's still some things, even if it's subconscious, that you don't know about, that are still affecting you, that are affecting your relationships, okay? So really pay attention to that review card, okay, that the angel said that you should do, because you want to make sure there's nothing there that is keeping you from being your best self and having the most joy and the best relationships, okay? You know, there are hurts and pains here from, you know, the past, okay? Sometimes you were blocking, right? This is like the battles, you know. And you laid down the 10 of Wands, but there's 5 here. 5 is change, and you're like, okay, what do I need to get out of here in order to change where I'm at? I need to get to another place, okay? So, you know, you're tired of whatever this is going on, you know, in your brain. To me, this looks like the subconscious, okay? It's like something is burning you, or it's gnawing at you. And, or there's some kind of competitive nature, you know, going on in that dynamic. But I can promise you, you are in competition with nobody, okay? You got it going on, you know, look good, smell good. But there's still some internal things there that need healing. Hey, that's everybody, right? It's not like, oh, we're just, you know, free of drama and free of pain, you know. But we need to learn how to let go of grudges and pain of the past that have been there a long time, that, you know, that are affecting you, okay? One of the main things that I know works, so you have to put a death to something, somebody, some idea. Okay, you're going to get clarity on what it is. You're going to see from the bigger picture. Okay, and you know, you're ready. You're ready to eliminate everything for love, for peace in life, that peace and renewal that nobody can take from me. I manifested this, you know. But the towers have got to fall. Okay, there's got to be a death and rebirth. All right. So the towers are coming down, which means you're actually doing some work, because this is something I feel it's inner. And if it's outer, you're also seeing things clearer. So therefore, when you start to ascend, you start to your consciousness be more aware and open and heightened, then your outer world changes, okay? So your life is already good, and it's about to get even better. And it feels like if it's to do monetarily and or health, you know, I feel like health, and I feel also just being comfortable with yourself and authentic, authentically you. Yeah. Authentically you in all that you do is the channel message, okay? So if you need to let go, let go. You know, if you need to hold on, hold on. Be tender with yourself, you know, and don't make any foolish, you know, moves, okay? Because that would be repeating patterns of the past, and that's not where you want to be. Okay, where you're at now looks like you're in a good place, whether you're in that place or you're just at least thinking of that place, you know. So whatever it is that you had to let go, that I told you that you had to let go of, you did it. Okay, you found what you needed to let go of. You did it. You don't even know how you did it. You're like, I just was able to do it because I guess my desire for peace and harmony and love was way more important than, you know, whatever was bothering you inside. And then you let it go. So you let that branch go and you went into, you know, full, you know, throttle in the life that you want to create, you know, that you weren't able to with that particular idea or person. Okay, so that is freeing. Okay, look how free she feels. So maybe there's an idea, you know, also of, you know, having a happy life, but, you know, you're going through a death and rebirth, and, you know, pondering on what you should do with, you know, the next phase of your life. That could be another scenario for somebody else, right? But that's not what this feels like. It's for the majority. That was for some. You're just tired of getting burned, you know. And for very few people, this wording comes to me that says, you know, not just to, you know, fall in love with with someone you love, but fall in love with someone who loves you. Okay, not you have to love them too. But that they love you. Don't fall in love with someone that you love but they don't love you. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, that's when you'll have disharmony in your relationships. You know, when you have different levels of love, and, you know, you're not discussing how or what your needs are, you know, if it's affecting the relationship. So poor communication is definitely something that you've dealt with. I don't feel like you're dealing with now. All right, let's get out some more cards. Yeah, see, you were able to put together, look, this Page of Wands, you're feeling so good now, and doing some changes that you're making are healing your broken heart from whatever those Three of Swords were, okay? A loss, an agony, pain, resentment, anger, envy, anything. It could be, you know, someone stabbed you in the heart and betrayed you, you know. That happens a lot, you know, and most of the time it's by people that we are closest to, and that's what even hurts even worse, right? We get hurt when people who we love do something to us. If they didn't love us, we wouldn't even care, right? So you have obviously cared a lot and been hurt a lot, okay? Because I feel a good nature here, so there's no way that you even had time to do that to another person, you know. You're so tied up, you know. You even have a tattoo. It's like, this is me, this is my life, but this is not where I want to be. But you don't know how to get out, right? Apparently you figured it out. Oh, I got to make better decisions. That has been like the main channeling thing I've been getting from some of my other readings, you know. And it's like, you're getting where you got because that Page of Wands, that idea you had, was a good idea. And you decided to go with the one that was for good, the good for you, not good for someone else, or, you know, what somebody else wanted. Okay? And you realized what you had to do, and you did it. You let go, and then that ended a phase of, you know, of whatever was still gnawing at you, right? So the pain is gone, that you had there. Okay, this is standing for a mended heart, as a matter of fact, in this deck. And so that is what comes to my mind, is a mended heart, not a broken heart. And then this to me looks like, you know, the relationship that you're in, or gonna be in if you're not in one, is gonna be good. You're gonna have a 10 of cups. That's a lot of love, you know. It's not a lot of pentacles and a lot of swords. It's love, you know. It's probably true love. I have my romance angels there, cards I can check in. But now you're resting, you're recovering, you're giving time and attention to yourself, okay? You're doing the things that you did to make yourself abundant, and you're realizing, okay, I did these things to be victorious, and now I'm going to keep doing them, okay? And you have to keep thinking that way, because you're constantly going to grow consciously, so you're going to have to learn to adapt and overcome constantly, okay? Right? We all know that change happens, you know, and that's the only that's the only constant thing, right? Or one of them is what I want to say. I'm sure there's more, but that's the saying. And so I think, you know, in this Four of Swords here, you just got out of a Three of Swords, and as a matter of fact, I've never had them come out right in a row. So you just got out of this feeling, agony, misery, pain, torture, to let me rest and recover, you know. And then once you rested and recovered, you reminded yourself of all of the things that, you know, you went through, but you had started to get a new view of, hey, what did I learn? What did I gain? The spiritual lesson was the blessing, and that's your channeled message. So extract a meaning out of every time that you know, had something happen to you that was a little challenging and made you get down, or and feeling like this lady does here, you know. But just remember that the key is inside you. You're the only one who can make your life be what you want it to be. You're the only one. You have to look up. You have to get up. But that's fine, because in the next card, you know, you're thinking, and that's fine, you know. So you're resting and recovering, but you're also thinking about, you know, this, and finally just laying it to rest, you know, laying it to rest, and deciding that this was bringing me down, you know, and you're remembering all of these things, but now they don't hurt you anymore. Now they are just lessons and blessings instead of pain. You know, I have mended this, and now I am going to rest and recover and meditate for my next moves as well, so I don't go back to this situation or this situation. So let's see what happens afterwards. Yeah, and just so you know, let's see, I want to say that the Ten of Cups right here has the rest and recovery under it. So the relationship you're in feels very good. You're very rested, very recovered, like you can relax around this person, and you feel like you can be yourself and with this person, you know, and just be the person that you always wanted to be with somebody, and them, you know, be the way you wanted them to be with you, you know, not just like I love you, you know. And then there's constant contention and lying and cheating and what all that kind of bullshit, right? So you get the Three of Swords, you get the Four of Swords, and in here now you're thinking of the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is not a good swords to have, okay? And you're like, oh no, thinking the worst. So what you need to do is start thinking the best. Be prepared for the worst, and then, you know, prepare for the worst, okay, and hope for the best, as the saying goes. So here, oh, okay, those all just came out. I like it when I do that. Yeah, you got a new beginning, okay? And it's because you put this to death, okay? You already mended your heart, and so now you can have that new beginning, you know, after you come out of this Four of Swords. Because you're like thinking the worst, right? But there's also the best that's coming towards you, okay? Or that you're in, okay? Or you will be in when you let those things go. So yeah, before you made your decision, it looks like you didn't just make it off of a whim. You weren't foolish. You weighed the consequences, pros and cons, and made sure that it logically fit into what you wanted your life to look like, and not just emotionally. So emotionally and logically, if those things, you know, connect together, and then they're on the same, you know, wavelength, then you know you're right. But you can't just go from the heart, can't just go from the mind, but definitely go, you know, where you know you will be happy, okay? You know what that is, okay? You're highly, highly intuitive. All right, let me just lay them all down first here, then we can go over them. There's a lot. They say you can let it go. You can, and then you'll feel free. The freedom of having something that you were holding on to, like baggage, emotional baggage, you know, and loving yourself and giving to yourself, taking off the blinders and denying things. And, you know, now you need to put into something else that is, you know, going to fulfill you, okay? Because you want stability, okay? You want it. You want love, okay? And so I see all the way up to 8 of Pentacles here. But look, here it shows that that there is a Queen of Cups, and there is a, wait, where'd it go? So there's a Queen of Cups, which could be you or not, but you are water sign, right? And then it shows over here 2 Kings. Okay, and I don't know who these 2 people are, so but we'll check it out. King of Cups, that probably should be your counterpartner, and then the King of Pentacles over here, down here. Okay, so this looks like it may be a choice of, you know, you may have a choice for suitors, okay, if you're not already married, of course. But yeah, it's like my last challenge here is, you know, to get rid of this karma, you know, and then to have the love of my life, and is to give up something, okay, or someone, okay. Maybe there is a King of Cups that, you know, you may have had, you know, feelings for, but, you know, now there's, you know, a King of Pentacles in your life who's just as loving, but also very, you know, very mature, and as well, and grounded, very grounded, okay. You know, not up and down, you know. This one seems like, you know, yes, there's a lot of love. He's very loving, but, you know, he may not be able to offer you your 4 of Pentacles here that you want, okay? Your safety and security comes from you, but you don't feel secure around this person. So whomever you don't feel comfortable around, get rid of them. And the person that you feel comfortable around, you know, be with that person. And to me, it feels like this King of Pentacles is who you feel good with. It's somebody, that person is somebody who gives us equal give and take. You don't have to worry about, oh, this is my money, this is your money, and, you know, there's some awkward, weird relationship going on there in the past, or with another person. So this is a person that's very grounded, King of Pentacles, Earth sign. Like I said, equal give and take, very generous, and it's an opportunity. And yeah, they say don't let it, you know, pass you by. You got 8 of Pentacles. You just need one more until you become totally self-fulfilled. So you must be learning, one more lesson here. But you're eating good and, reading books and trying to expand your knowledge of things. And you're nurturing, yourself and your life. And you're going the way that leads you to happiness, because you know that you don't want to be where you were before, okay? But in order to do that, you got to let the pain go away. You got to let, the pride and ego go away, and let it all go down, because none of that matters, okay? You're brave, and just set your boundaries, but don't be, defensive, okay? But once you let go of what you need to let go of, right? Something that doesn't feel good, like a bittersweet type of a feeling, okay? That the package may look good, but it's not good, right? So, yeah, you're the one who made yourself where you're at. Like, I see you continuing to nurture yourself. And this one is the hardest. And walking away from things and people that are a burden. And you got yourself up and your stuff with, little strength, and you pushed forward. And holy Jesus, your King of Pentacles is here, and you're the Queen of Cups. And you might be even, I'm not sure, but you might be even, be opposites with one of these earth signs. I'm not sure. But this feels good, okay? This feels good, This feels like one's giving more love than the other. One's more emotionally stable than the other. Something toxic, okay? But this feels very nice. Flowing together, jiving, admiring the differences. No competition, just love. So if that's what you're going to get or have, then I concur with that. But, my opinion doesn't matter, so. All right, so you got your, maybe you're working on some new skills. You got a new job. You're waiting for some information. You're researching something, or you're, they usually say this is a card of maybe like, breaking, like cutting something off, or breaking. They didn't say breaking up, but since I see the High Priestess here, and it's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. You let the tower fall, and when you let that tower fall, of course it hurt, but it's like I couldn't get all of it to go down the drain. And it was ailing me, whatever it was, and I had to let it go. So you had to let it go, and then you had to let it fall, and you knew you had to do that, and there was no other way, to liberate yourself, okay? So this King of Pentacles, you either have your eye on him, or him on you. But be honest in all you do. That just came out from channel message. So 2 of Swords here, that's a choice for people. So you're here and you're like, okay, well, which one, do I have passion for that makes me feel alive? Like this Page of Wands over here. Now you're at a Knight of Wands, okay? You're like, okay, I started, getting myself, either with this person or yourself or both. you know, more excited, you know, more, you know, creative, more vitality. And now I'm feeling pretty damn good. So if you're feeling pretty damn good, then stay where you're at. And if you're not, then go where you feel pretty damn good. Okay? It's as simple as that. So yeah, like I said, there's a little letting go ceremony, and then you walking away from all of these emotions that were ailing you in your mind. Okay, and you feel liberated, like these birds liberated. Not only that one, but this one. That bird, the white one, liberated. And it's a beautiful feeling to feel liberated. You know, it's like no one can take that back from you. And when you feel that way, you've given your power away. That's your channeled message for you. So you always have to be centered, not to allow people, you know, to inflict their energy on you, and you change your energy. You know, you're in charge of how you feel at all times, no matter what other people say or do. And it doesn't really matter. You know, what matters is what God thinks, what you think. And, you know, the people who love you and are your people, you know, will come to you. And that's the same way I feel about this channel. We're a family. If you guys were drawn here, then for reasons, because we're like soul family, okay? So, again, here is the victory card, okay? So, yeah, there's a Knight of Pentacles walking towards you, okay? By the time he gets to you, though, he'll be a King of Pentacles, okay? That's for the ones that are single, okay? And the message here for those that are not single is that if you have this King of Pentacles in your life, to keep him and hold on to him, because he's the slowest moving person in the deck, but he's the most stable. And that's what I said. You know, we all want stability in our house to hold, you know. You bring to the table, they bring to the table, but they're definitely the stable, grounded type of person that you know, you want to live life with, okay? So victory for your last one, okay? And it's right here because you decided that you were going to change the things you wanted to. Look, she changed her eating habits, what she read, what she drank, what she ate, what energy she was around, and changed her freaking life and started living for herself and doing the things that made her him or her happy, and manifested victory, okay? Now that's the way life should be, and that's a channeled message. So take it from a Pisces. And it's going to be... Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to show you again where the card that you got from the angel one, the victory one, that they're the same. So this just confirms here of the victory from this card, okay? I have the romance angel cards. Those would be cool. Let's do those. These guys are really good with love advice. All right, guys. So you may be changing careers, okay? It's time for you to get away or have a honeymoon if you're getting married. I told you, that's true love that you're in, okay? You know, so if you're with someone and it's true love and there's just things to mend, then you'll have to let those things go and, you know, to heal. There's always an ability to heal when you come from the heart space, okay? All right. Look at what came out. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Oh my goodness, did you not see it pop out? Oh, it was right there. Bamski, bamski, bamski. Bamski, bamski, bamski. All right. You're the Queen of Cups, and this one's the King of Cups. So maybe this one is your counterpartner. That's, take it how it resonates. And it kind of fell over that King of Cups. So, all right. What else is going to come out? That should be enough, right? Let's take a few more, though. These are really spicy. I love to see that. This is a romance of a lifetime, it says. Girl or boy? Bruh. Ace of Wands. But can you be brave enough to let the tower fall? Make the effort, playfulness, chemistry. All right, separation. So it says that you may be separating, or you could be separated from somebody. It says make the effort, okay? So great love is worth taking the step you're guided to. So always follow your intuition, okay? Not what you want, but what your intuition tells you, because that's what you know is for your highest good. Chemistry is upside down. I don't know why. So there just must be some kind of problem that's going on in your relationship, or with your partner. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there's something going on here with that. But the advice to it is to be more playful, to make the effort, to recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so no one said that having a relationship was going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, yeah, you made it there. You know, you have the 10 of Cups, but you know, you got to keep doing the things, you know, that you did before. So that means being playful, you know, intimate, and, you know, making a real effort, okay? Otherwise, to be quite honest, it doesn't matter if it's true love. If it's true love, but you're not doing the things that make you happy, that made you guys stay together, then it's always going to collapse. And you'll just go in cycles and cycles and cycles until someone's like, enough of this. Something's got to change so that I can be happy, or we can be happy. And if you adjust and you still doesn't, you know, work, then you want to reevaluate again. That's what life reviews are for. What do I really want? What is really that I need to be authentic to myself, okay? And you're a beloved one. Okay, I don't know if I showed you that card, but it says, I am helping you with spiritual soulmate relationship. Told you, dude. I forget to read some of the cards that I picked. True love right there, second time. So basically what's going to happen here is that you have a choice for two. But either way you choose, you know, you'll have victory. It's just that one might be on a different level than the other, so one more harder than the other. You want one of them going to be more effortless, and one is going to be a little hard and contentious, but you know, and over time, you know, you grow and you adjust, but it's like that's the way it always is going to be and feel, you know. So this one that feels very good, it's over you. It says beloved one, and it says I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And right next to you, I didn't even see this. No wonder I felt like this one was right. Because, yeah, there's a choice for two, but it doesn't matter. This guy, he's next to you. Or gal, you know. It doesn't matter. Your partner. You know who it is, okay? And so you feel it, right? Okay? And they know it too, and that's why they're smiling. And it's like, well, you know, I never knew, you know, what true love is, but your loved ones are saying, I'm showing you by, you know, giving you somebody who that you can, you know that you can have a soulmate relationship, okay? Because that's true love, and that's the best kind of love, you know, to get, you know, is true love. Not just, oh, not the kind that I love you, but you don't love me, or, you know, it has to be to a certain degree, you know, like 50-50. You know how they say it's just like, really, all that is just pettiness, you know? Everybody should show up 100%, and, you know, it's not like our value comes from just one or two things. Like, our value comes from God, and that's infinite. So nobody can mess with their innocence of being a child of God always, okay? What else did I want to do for you guys here? Let's see. What might it be that you're needing to work on? Soul's Journey cards. Oops, I got a bunch of them over here, sorry. Soul's Journey. Change, Judgment. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, okay? So the challenge is just to keep moving forward little by little by little. You don't have to be right now or overnight. Like, take time with your healing, you know, and you'll be guided as well how to do this. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenge. So don't be envious of anybody, you know. You enjoy your journey and go towards your light, and everybody else will go towards theirs. And understand that, you know, that's their unique path, and, you know, you know, they like that one. You know, it doesn't have to be like I like it, you know. We can still know people that are very different and, you know, still get along, okay? But you do that without judgment, okay? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I know that's true. That's what I felt for you. You know, message, as I knew that before I even, when I started, or before I started. I think it was before I started the take one more, the video. Bottom of the deck, adversity. Expect some adversity from someone who has a high ego, who would offer the world but then take it back, or, you know, I think that means something about promises, like false promises, you know. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm looking at the picture to try and extract the meaning here. To go where you feel the light. The light. Something where it makes you feel strong, like secure, like you don't have to watch your back, and you just can relax, like, you know, always on edge or whatever, okay? I put it in and it came out. All right, adversity. What else do you want me to say? It's a part of life. It's going to happen, and all the time. And the important thing is that how we react to it, okay? If we let that things happen to us affect us negatively, or do we going to allow it to affect us positively, but process it and quickly get our system out of our way, and not let them wipe them under the carpet and deal with them later, or let them pile up until you know you've had enough. Like, that's not okay. Like, you have to learn to be more healthy in and of yourself, okay? So learn some coping mechanisms. That's probably why you got the angel here where it said breathe. Wasn't that the first thing that we did? Yeah. So focus here on your, oh, okay, gosh, we got to do this. I got to do those, but that's okay. So change and balance, all right? So I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you be careful where you spend your time, your energy mostly, and your money, okay? And let it be on something cool, and nurture it, and let it be something where you feel balanced with this energy, with this other person, or this thing, but be careful with what you bring into your world, okay? It can change you. Whatever you bring in good, it can change you for good. If you bring in bad, it's going to bring you bad, okay? Let's not go that way. We already said judgment and adversity. When you go through hard times, they're saying, try and see it like a learning experience, like excited, instead of just like, pain, something painful you're going through. But it's a challenge for you to grow. And if you pray, you can know, what you need to learn. And when you learn, you will grow, and then you will know more, okay? So if you want more awareness, that's the way it happens, okay? Yeah, so that's the best way to learn, not through a book. So basically, you either are going to be a counselor or need to be go to a counselor. I think it is mental awareness. Or you're being given abilities to, yeah, this right here. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So you're knowledgeable and have wisdom. Sentence. It says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay? You're reoccurring, okay? It's going to reoccur. It's going to keep happening until you do something about it. It's not going anywhere. It'll just get louder and more frequent, okay? Clear cognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are an answered prayer. And I'll say that you need to write them down, okay, so you don't forget them. Clear cognizance is something that you know. Like I talked about earlier, I found out from above, on the other side of the veil. I was given that knowledge on a clear cognizant level, okay, which you can learn, and I help actually people to develop that talent, okay, that gift. You start by asking for it, okay? So ask for clear cognizance, and they said clear sentience. Okay, so the clear cognizance says, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Not the toxic kind of thinking, that comes from false illusionments and the past, negativity. Just about the ones that are positive and pure, that are being taught, that are given to you from not yourself and your ego, but something greater and bigger, something you didn't know, or that knew all of a sudden, and that it could only be from above, right? So pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Usually I get my messages in threes, but they may constantly give them to you, right? It depends, I guess, on the urgency. I don't know how that goes, but they wanted me to read it all the way up to here because there must be something. I don't know what's going on, but there's some relationship harmony. So it says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now, okay? So get ready for your best life, and you're going to have victory, okay? But you will have to walk away from past things, even if you don't know why things happen, okay? We don't need to know. That'd just be more that we would have to, heal from. So you started off amazing, and you ended off amazing. So guess what that means? You're amazing. But you already knew that, right? You already knew that. So there you were. You started off like this. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm upside down. You started out like this. You ended at, the last card ended like this. It's like you threw that and you knew exactly where your aim was, and bullseye victory. Okay. So only things that you try to manifest that are good for your soul and come from your soul are going to happen the way you want them to. But you know, if it's something that's not a good thing, then that will come back to you. Okay. So like I tell people, I try to tell people to, you know, treat people like you'd want them to treat you, because it comes back on you tenfold, you know, and it's not, I don't wish that upon anybody, not even my enemies, because I don't have enemies. I pray for my enemies and I love them. So this is what's going on for you. You've got a good reading. You guys always get good readings. Well, we're gonna stop here because it's almost time to go, to work. But if you need me, let's say 50. Never mind, that wasn't it. If you need any of my services below, you can reach me at highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. And if you haven't liked, shared, and hit that note bell, please do so on your way out. Namaste.